Oh, I up here. A reminder that I have to turn off the notifications on my phone. Okay. So as of right now, the plan is to finish this. Basically, all one. Get all these. Then grab some other weeklies to do. Now, Trinity. Simply because 8 is a very powerful. Up down. Friends only for now, just because I'm gonna do a steel path. Tech rock. Steel path tech rock. I actually have. And probably a little bit after this. This is the main weekly I want to get done. If I don't get the Archon hunt done, I'm not that upset about it. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to get it done if I can. But if I don't, I don't.
Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
It's something I do want to work on. They are just gathering some information for my reports that I'll be making. I started making a couple of those from my YouTube. They've done not great, but the important thing is to keep on making. Kind of learn a little bit here and there as I work on them. I started been mainly doing the syndicate weapons, experimenting with them. You know, some against steel path enemy, some not, simply because the weapon itself can't really deal with it. Because there are some weapons that just can't. Once you could give it one of the best builds ever made, but past a certain point, the weapon simply can't perform. That's mostly due to just the style of, for example, most weapons fit in that category. Even though, like, the Dread, for example, one of the best thrown weapons that we have, because it has an arm, does struggle with steel path. But on steel path, it does perfectly. It is more viable for steel path. Ooh, I got. You know, I was just talking about it,
Situation
and
critical.
that could actually be something that one of the weapons I was talking about a lot better. Because something I noticed, I was running the simulator. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't know what the simulator was. The simulator is for this the Cyanoid simulator.
Clever, but that's the least of your problems.
Cyanoid simulator gravity gun. It just shoots balls of gravity, and they explode after 4 times, and after they travel. Think of it like a grenade launcher, but I don't know. It's just so different because of how it functions. I think it could use with some adjustments, even though what they would be able to do to like keep it the spirit of the same weapon. But it is explosive, and so I was running it with a primary acuity, and strangely, it always triggered. Primary acuity just simply always triggered, and I'm like, huh, interesting. Because, like, the explosion only seems to hit the head. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it's definitely abusable. It's like, is that just how all explosive weapons work? Because if it is, basically acuity has taken the place of all primary and secondary for the time being. If that's not the case, and it's only with this simulator, then, you know, more testing has to be done, of course. You know, and we've kind of only recently gotten acuity. Like, of course, there's gonna be bugs with them, and they're meant. It's meant for a sniper. They're meant. Put it on a sniper rifle, and you know, get that 350%. But I just don't know. Like, all the only testing I've done with it is with Simulor, which, like, multi-shot doesn't really seem like. Okay, so the downside is you're giving up multi-shot. So, while a lot of pistols do care about multi-shot, and they can very easily get to ×2 or like 2 or 3 multi-shot, it's pretty good because they've got lethal torrent and their version of chamber. Can't exactly remember what it is for pistols. Like they have one. Oh, kills. I could get a topaz shard or 2. Might as well. 500 tick right. Fine, right back to this. Not here. Silly me. Because, like, Steel Paths are just better to do these kinds of missions in. They just spawn a lot more enemies. That's really the only.
you don't blast the build up fast enough, you don't learn what hell is like.
Probably another frame that would be pretty good at fighting this tech route is Hilden. Because it does surprise me that they have sheep. Or like, makes sense though. Like it just vested with shields. You know, plus, you know, if you've been in the community, you know that like infested don't have any protection. They used to have armor, or I guess they can situation have defenses. Like one of their like infested MOBA things can like spit out stuff, and that can be your armor. They'll plugging on browse. Like that's one way for them to get. And of course you've got the Juggernaut. Not many infested enemies actually have armor. Anyway, I was talking about weapons. I think so. I did the Raptor Dark Dagger, the Cyanoid Simulator, and then the Sanctity. Which means I'm gonna have to do basically the next 3 videos. Have all the factions, so that won't be a problem. Don't know which one. Because part of me wants to do the V4 type. Not sure. The V4 Murloc could just be fun. Fucking flip. And do the flip thing. That could be fun. I don't think I'm gonna do the Trident. Just because I don't honestly remember. I know the Trident does something. But I think out of all Syndicate weapons, potentially the V4 Heck is the best. For just the Raptor Dark Dagger is the best overall because it just and then on certain frames there are a lot about shields. Those are thinking probably well definitely a big goal. Well, that's just thinking about. And I think I'm gonna do the Hero Duel. There we go. Centric weapon. People care a lot. Or at least I did when I got my first. Because I got a Sestra from a quest mission. And I was like, oh, this is so sweet. And then later on, I could buy a dual Sestra. This is awesome. And I looked at it and like, wait a minute. How do I get a second Sestra? I got this from a quest. Well, the way you get a second Sestra is you just buy the blueprint from the marketplace. Because normally I would just go into the arsenal and buy the blueprint within the arsenal. But you do that because you have to go to the market and buy the blue market, because if you're in the arsenal, you can either, I want to say, equip it. Yeah, no, you can just equip it and have it. It took me a while to get it figured out. But when I finally did, it beat my. No, I could just be a rare case. That's not. I'll accept that. I did a dumb. Gyrodol Sestra, Vapor Attack. I don't know what Telos weapons are. It's like, I know there's a Telos and Voltage. That's the only weapon for me.
I'm calling it. Nothing more you can do. Get out.
Yeah. Just gonna. So glad they added. You can just look at your channel. Oh, 10 out of 10. Oh, there. Good. It is. Maybe not the best thing that they've added to the game, but it's a. Because, like, especially with the.
There's no saving it now. Get out while you can.
How nice. Oh, I've done. Oh, I've. The bigger ones, they don't that eat. Some of those go by, you know. I can do. It's so cutie. I wonder if, like, the next set of mods we get that work like that are like, just. Then, I mean, the thing that we should have. Next SFS I'll Ethel. 500 sculpture. I'll give you one guess as to which mission you're doing.
The corpus used to count their money.
With these guys, it's a little different. Sometimes I run Darren for it.
Remember that chili
That's just to swap things out a little bit. Like if I need to do like too many kills with ability, it'll definitely Baron. But the heat goodness. Like tanky and her weapons loaded. They'll probably be slower than the Tech Rot one because the Tech Rot they're like I can't think of a Tech Rot in it. Definitely beautiful.
What's the matter, Tech Rock? Health Scrubber coming up. Oops, Scalds are noticed too. They're coming for you.
I can't remember. Telos for days. This is old.
Overwhelmed. Spores coalescing into fusion form.
Yeah.
Do something.
Can't. Greenish weapon. I almost want to say another one of those ground weapons. That's a dagger. One of them that blow. Those are like something else weapon. For every game, if you're not, you're utter plan. That's the big thing.
Got a minute to get a health scrubber working.
It's like that does bad because of that.
Another health scrubber.
And I do know that if they had a lot more ammo, they would be fairly more powerful. Early game, they would be probably still get you to have it. Because with most of them, it's a limit to how many commons. And even the enemy may not. That's just mine.
Spore count is approaching terminally unfun levels. Activate another health scrubber.
I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I want to say the Telos talent. Unquote. I looked it up. Telos set. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do the. That depends on. That's something interesting. I may do. Well, I could do melee weapons. The problem is a weapon has such similar is that you see one a weapon and the scene that
Traction is ready.
that is one thing I do about
If you wanted to fight longer, I wouldn't say
weapons, the variety. Like you can copy someone, but like with some of the incoming weapons, like after equipment, you can either. Ooh, hey, I don't need this mod anymore. You get all the way to the end, or get like deep into the sauce of build making. Find like a YouTuber's building. Ooh, I like that. And you're going around testing it. You're like, wait, doesn't need it. And so then you figure out, you ask yourself, run some tests. Do you need this? No. Like, for me, what I guess very important is within your content. What do you enjoy doing?
Score level's critical.
And
There's no coming back from this. Get out of there.
you don't enjoy Warframe, then meh. You don't enjoy it for now. You'll never enjoy it again. Just as any game though. Warframe is not specific. Alright. Let's grab the things. Kill 30 eggs a minute. 30 eggs a minute. So probably that. I don't need coop. I don't really use coop. Because I'm not that big into ribbons. I'm gonna go get my energy suit. I'll be big.
Orders reminds the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
I don't know the best mission to. Probably honestly. Again. Same. Been doing. I'm just gonna do thick rod instead. This one I'll do ultra. Because the thing is the tech rut. All kind of clump. Let me actually figure out the oh, the Agbolto. That's gonna be fun. And what is it? The Telos. The Telos bolt. Okay. Glad I took like that out. Smoky quartz bundle. Train. Raj was interesting. Beetles. Okay. And some tick. Um. Ooch.
You know why they call them hell scrubbers? Because if you don't blast the boat up fast enough, you're gonna learn what hell is like.
And I would like hitting things with I know I'm a simple human,
Hey, you think I'm playing? Shoot that buildup off now!
but actually I'm a let maybe not this. Maybe I will. Is that thing it'll spawn like
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit!
but a lot of exit like that's already this doing
Now
yeah.
you get to do things the hard way.
It's not hard, it's just got a lot of HP. Not very prepared. I from just
It's working. Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge.
I think influence is just over
Knows how to talk to the appliances.
like I'm using it and this is like almost like not fair. Especially like the tech rock who just charge you. Arms. Exactly what I'm just going to fight tech rock. I was thinking, oh, Skullgate, Aaron, cool. This is what the tech rock just for me was the local. Maybe I'll run a mission. Let's see how we do.
Situation critical! Another hell scrubber getting puked up. Although it's only puke if it comes out of that tech rod's mouth. It's not a mouth.
I love all of the hexes.
Oh, hey! Welcome to the Find Out
No, is it?
phase.
I'm glad that with this, it is actually the hex for this same thing as we've been hearing for years. Cool. Like when Little Duck does the description, stuff like that, little things make this game. It makes sense the Lotus isn't because that's a the Hexer makes sense for the other one. Giving us time. But like how in Beer you don't have to get passion very emotion. I don't know what to call them. Because they are emotional. Oh, it'd be. Thank you.
Spore contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath. Deal with that scrubber buildup. Stat! Great. You lost a scrubber, but that's the least of your problems. Turns out it's not just health
Honestly, I wish the
scrubbers coming
Bow
out of
Bows.
the rot. There's some stuff you might be interested in. Like
Because
this.
like
See?
in playing
My ass is out here on the line too.
they just mean, oh hey, we
Marking
can't
extraction.
just
You can pull the ripcord whenever you need
have
to. I won't judge. Man,
you actually have
they
like
don't make PPE strong enough
eventually
to
that'll turn
handle what
into
you're
it.
breathing in. Extract
But the Bow Bow doesn't
now.
seem to like do anything. Like, let me put it. I've never died to them. They just pop up, exist, and are a damage sponge for a while.
Advancement imminent. You
I
would
think
make
these
excellent if what are you curious about?
Will these help you?
and all that. Sure. Armor. Okay. There. That's actually true. I think Saren's technically in
As ready as you will ever be.
Tekrat. Guys with stuff, but
These scrubbers are prone to spore growth. You don't shoot it off and it could become fatal. For the scrubber and you. Comprende? I need you to stay on top of those scrubbers. You see growth? Shoot it.
gotta remember. Alright. ability.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit.
Let him build up.
Amir's code injection is like activated charcoal to the tech rot. Makes him puke these hell scrubbers right back up.
No.
Situation critical. Seconds to critical. Activate a scrubber, set off some Sporex, or get the hell out of there. Oh, hey, welcome to the find out phase.
Mm. Hi. I don't know if something wrong. That's not normal. Well, I don't know what it was. Where are you? Dynax.
Excellent armaments, operator.
Did you know that blast and it power? It's Dynax. I love him as a frame. He's definitely, he's just way too powerful. Just with how, just being able to do that,
You know why they call
then
them scrubbers?
you don't have to worry about efficiency or anything, and now you can just spam his abilities as long as you like pay attention. You could just stand here on this for a while.
Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
But I do have to go at least try. Skittles, please. That's being a pest. He's always a pest though. But please stop right now.
With that scrubber buildup. Stat.
I don't care about the scrubber right now. Getting Sporex from the scrub. I will say the one downfall about Dynax is I don't think he would work very well
You lost a scrubber, but that's
down
the least of your problems.
in like the subway area. I think he is much more of a frame. He wants to pick up here. I could be completely wrong. Like I could go down there and probably have a grand old time.
I hear Skullger want these
I probably would.
but not even Skullger's willing to come down
Honestly.
with his rod. Good thing you're not as smart as Skullger. Now get to work.
Okay. That's good to know that Dynax's Warframe ability. Oh no, it does. This wasn't hitting me. But they do cap out at like what? 30 matches? You know, no, none of these live this long, so I was like, I'm maybe. I think this is all. If you get Steinax and you have Nourish, this will be all your. You will not get weapons. Or if you do, it's because you decided to get weapons. Or you got unlucky to hit your final stand too many times because you were low on it.
Baby's gurgling.
And
New health scrubber bubbling up.
just didn't happen to happen.
Hey, I need 20
This happened to me.
Fix your damn shit. Welcome to the find out phase. 60 seconds to critical. Activate a scrubber, set off some Sporex, or get the hell out of there.
Yeah. Or a great. Get some. Right there. Extra on top of it. Probably would. I'm dead.
You got 30 seconds to pull through or I'm pulling you out.
Yeah. Don't know. I don't know.
Situation critical.
Yeah, fail it, aren't I? I did. Darn it. That's fully my bad. I was doing something dumb. Okay. I blame my cat. At that building. How many more killed? Actually, let's end. Gold. Final stand. The only thing is they have a lot of no guarantee that like a single final step unless I get them like quite a few. And they sometimes did this. Which I honestly don't know if that counts. But arrow. It's like if I can hit them with the Thero Strike, and then final stand. I don't know if it's in. Keep running out. Needless to say, this is a very energy sucking build. Yeah, you will. Like, thankfully, Steinax has the best energy recovery ability in the game. Plus, it can be enhanced by almost thankfully, I don't really. Like, I don't need to kill however many Ultra kills per pick up.
Opportunity to get into the cache is closing. Find Fervon charges.
Fervon. If I don't want to. Although whenever you get one of these, you do generally get a. They're new. Generally. Like, even if you have all the arcanes, you can either rack the arcane phosphor, get something from them, or start making it set, because not everyone's going to enjoy farming. Like, if you have the ability to, or if you just get it, you'll eventually get rid of it. Also, like, if you're out there looking for, don't spend a ton in. The price one, they're only up there in price because a handful of people out on the internet say this is the best arcane ever. Now, there are some of my builds that I run in Steel Path that don't have arcanes. And I'm just like, oh. I really hate this. Especially because I'm trying to do just projectile that I can't throw between the shield things very easily. Makes it annoying. I have to type her out.
hasn't escaped you that I command a literal army? Starfall! Paratroopers, engage.
I mean, yeah, he ends it. But really, bigger, better, hard way. Ooh, is there a bab right here? What are you here? You're not supposed to. There's no, things? Are you? They just spawn? They only spawn? Don't these things only spawn when or did?
You are trying my patience with these antics. Stormfall troops, get these heroes going.
Could beat these things just so much. You're not. Need to wait for my energy. I hate these Echidnas. Like, I honestly wish they'd. The thing is, if something has a ton of armor, there's this. Guy who carves. Where are we at? 42. Okay. Damn. That. 'Cause, like, I don't know. 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 I
fucking moochies of a face. Shoot them until they stay dead.
Hello. So upset that his Precious can't deal with. I think he calls us we deal with the hex. Whatever. Yeah, we just need to change. Well, not. I don't know what the right word for it. He calls us different names. How about that?
That's the last of them. Time to go home.
What one? You've actually. You there. anything in.
Nora sleeps better knowing her
Uh,
dreamers are out there, working to lift us up.
I don't buy barrel.
Yeah.
Not feeling. Not feeling telepathy. I think. Think. Going for an. Laundry.